Good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining us on Inside the Valley. I'm Dina Herrera Garza, filling in for Alan Campbell this morning. They're back, folks. The monarch butterfly. You'll be seeing lots of them fluttering around the valley. And joining us with some important information from Quinta Mazatlan, we have Desiree Smith, and we also have Miss Margie McCreary. Thank you so much for joining us, ladies.
Thank you for inviting us to be here.
All right. Well, first of all, tell us about the monarch butterfly. Why is it so important to the valley?
Well, I think more so that we are more important to the monarch in the fact that we are losing habitat for the monarch.
Really?
The monarchs migrate. They're the only butterfly in existence that actually migrates. Any other butterflies you see are local and they stay within a local area. The monarch is the only one that actually migrates from Canada and northern United States all the way down to Mexico, to Michoacan, every winter. And then, of course, they migrate back. There are different generations. Most of the generations are 1 month at a time, but the last generation lives 9 months. It's just a phenomenal insect that we have that's just it's just amazing to understand. And so the last generation grows bigger and stronger than the other generations because they have to travel from the northern states and Canada all the way down to Mexico. They fly on the thermals, they flutter their wings, but along the way they have to land to get the nectar to keep their flight going before they reach Michoacan. Then on the return, that's when they start laying their eggs to reproduce. And what's happening is that with urban growth, we're plowing up fields for subdivisions, shopping centers, things of this sort. They're losing their habitat to feed on to make the migration south, but they're also losing the milkweed that's so important to them to reproduce and to lay their eggs and to become the butterfly for the next step along the way back. And so we are promoting through the Mayor's Monarch Pledge that our Mayor Darling signed on to have a Monarch Festival to introduce people to the need, how we can establish habitat for the monarchs so that they can return and make this migration each year. And
so what do we need to be doing?
We need to be planting native milkweed, which is prairie milkweed in the valley. A lot of people think they can plant any kind of milkweed, but butterflies are pretty smart and they can only live and survive on one type of milkweed, and that's the prairie milkweed in the Rio Grande Valley. If they migrate, on their trip back, if they go to Austin, that'll be a different kind of milkweed. If they get to Dallas, it's a different kind of milkweed. So you can't plant a variety of milkweeds because they're going to look for this certain kind that's native to that area. And then they will lay their egg, and when they become the caterpillar, they will eat that leaf, and then the chrysalis become the butterfly and move on. But if they can't find the milkweed, they have no place to lay their eggs. They will only lay it on the native milkweed.
So we need to do our part.
We need to do our part. We need to be putting in milkweed and nectar plants in our yards. But since we're digging up so much of what's native, a lot of climbing milkweed is looks like a weed almost. So a lot of people will pull this off fences and things at fields, and this is destroying their habitat. The other problem is that in the north, they've developed an insecticide, pesticide for the corn crops and the crops up north that will kill all weeds, but not the crop. Well, that's killing all the milkweed in the northern states. So they are not finding this milkweed. The other problem is down in Mexico where they go to Michoacan. It's the only place these monarchs go. It's just a phenomenal situation. But they have done so much logging down there that they are losing the trees that these monarchs stay in all winter. The other problem is that in March of 2016, there was an unexplained winter freeze that killed millions of monarchs. So they couldn't migrate back, but also it killed 133 acres of the trees. It was so cold. So we are really losing a lot of habitat, and for these monarchs, they've been migrating for thousands of years, and we would like to, they're very special. They're only found in the United States, or North America, I should say, and we want to keep that going. And it's phenomenal also, Dina, in the fact that the monarchs, all monarchs, east of the Sierra Madres, have to come through Texas. They all migrate wherever they are in the United States, and they come straight south through our area down to Mexico. We are on the edge of one of the paths, which is South Padre Island, Harlingen, up to McAllen, but then also a big number go through like Del Rio area. But we do see them. They're exciting. They're beautiful, black
you
and
know
white.
they're here. When they're here, you know they're here.
You do, and it's just phenomenal. And we want to save them. We want to increase their habitat so that they keep coming back and we can enjoy these beautiful insects.
And actually, the valley is home to so many different types of butterflies, and thousands of people from all over come to the valley.
It's
to see
exciting.
them.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, and Quinta Mazatlan is a big part of that, and you're getting ready for a big celebration
Yes, we are.
to bring awareness. Tell us all about it.
So we will be having a Monarch Celebration at Quinta Mazatlan this Saturday, March 18th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We will be having extraordinary events that are perfect for all ages. It will be $5 on minutes, but if your child comes in a butterfly costume, we'll get them in for free so that they can perform in our Monarch March, which will be a migration path around Quinta Mazatlan to raise awareness.
Oh, how fun. So they're going to be dressed up in butterfly outfits in a
Yes.
parade.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then whenever they participate, we'll give them a special Quinta Mazatlan patch that we designed just for this celebration. We'll be having face painting also, so they can get their face painted as a butterfly. All ages are welcome to do that. I would say our most brilliant attraction would be our butterfly tent. Yes, we'll be having a butterfly tent with all kinds of native butterflies, monarch butterflies, painted lady butterflies, along with caterpillars and the native plants. You'll be able to walk into this butterfly tent. Hopefully a butterfly will land on your shoulder, give you a little bit of luck. So
That would be great.
yes, it would.
And you all are encouraging everyone to wear orange, just like you're wearing this morning.
Yes, we are.
Please wear orange to our event. That way we can get a big photo. It will be perfect for all of our advertisement, perfect to raise awareness for the monarch butterflies. As you know, their colors are orange, white, and black. So those colors would be perfect. We'll be having performers. We'll be introducing Lian Chang Shingler. She has traveled across the world doing her Asian style butterfly dance. I believe there will also be a magic show from her too. She won first place recently, so that's going to be really spectacular. We'll be having musicians playing throughout the event. We'll be hosting Tony Longoria, Ram Denisi, and Calibri's Children Choir. They'll all be performing at our event throughout the day. We'll also be having lots of speakers, presentations on the monarch butterfly to raise awareness. We'll be teaching you how to do a butterfly garden, which native plants to plant, the conservation efforts. We'll be hosting Tony Henaham, Carol Goolsby, John Brush, and Sue Sill. Along with those presentations, we'll be having a lot of educational booths and food booths for our vendor area in our courtyard. We'll be having delicious snow cones. The home bakers market will be coming.
Wow, it sounds like
yes.
a great event for the entire family. We only have about 10 seconds left, ladies, so we want to make sure that lots of people show up to this event and help save the habitat for the
Yes,
monarchs.
please come and
Yes,
enjoy the
please
day.
come.
Yeah, okay. Again, it's happening this Saturday,
Yes.
9 in the morning at Quinta Mazatlan. They're in McAllen. There's all the information there. You can check out their website or call them and get more information. Thanks so much for
Thank
Thank
you
you for
joining
having
and
us.
lots of luck with this event.
Thank
yes,
you so much.
thank you.
And when we come back, a 5K run to help abused and neglected children in the Valley. We're going to tell you about the Sunny Glen Children's Home in San Benito right after the break. Stay with us.